Venkatesh.
Respected Deputy Chairman, sir, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak in the discussions on the motion of thanks to the address of the Honorable President on the eve of the commencement of budget session of Parliament on 29th January 2018. I feel it as a privilege to express my opinion on behalf of our Telugu Desam Party. Sir, Honorable President in his address to the two houses of Parliament has detailed the program being undertaken by government in the country during the year 2018-2019. Initiating the address, he informed the commitment of the government towards its flagship program, Swachh Bharat, by 2019, under which taken up construction of toilets to the poor with the financial support of the government. Really, it is a marvelous program inculcating the health consciousness in the minds of the people of the country. The popularity it gained in a very laudable. I request the government to earmark sufficient funds for completing success of program. Under Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, to provide LPG connections to poor families is a prize-worthy program. The initiation taken by the government on LPG subsidy, Give It Up a campaign, is a marvelous. The subsidy foregone by the people has to a great extent helped the poorest of the poor to get LPG connections. The Jan Dhan Yojana scheme introduced by the government has great momentum, and poor have opened a bank accounts with a view to get financial benefit from the government. Making the people to open bank accounts is not only sufficient unless the government does something to provide financial benefit to these account holders. I suggest the government to plan in such a way that every Jan Dhan account holder gets some sort of financial benefit. Through his address, Honorable President has given all the details about schemes and commitments taken up by the government. But the commitments and promises and made to the state of Andhra Pradesh, like funds to construct state capital Amravati, release of deficit balance, construction of Polavaram National Project, as per AP Reorganization Act 2014, have not been included. I request the government to include all the promises along with a special financial package announced by the government to Andhra Pradesh. In his speech, Honorable President has made no mention of the details of the Polavaram National Project in Andhra Pradesh. Proper funds are not being released to complete the project schedule by 2019. It is requested that the project is very important project to the development of the newly formed Andhra Pradesh state. Request to take necessary steps for its early completion without any delay. While giving the details of the railway works, Honorable President has stated that introduction of high-speed bullet train between Mumbai and Ahmedabad will be taken up the Government of India. But there is no mention about the promised Visakhapatnam railway zone to the state of Andhra Pradesh. I request the government to include the same. He added that new metro rail policy has been envisaged to lay emphasis on metro connectivity in the various parts of the country. As there is no mention of metro rail project announced to Andhra Pradesh, it is requested the government to include the same to the development of newly formed state of Andhra Pradesh. And steel plant, you support, sir. You supported for state division also. The Honorable President has also informed that GST has been introduced with a view to achieve economic integration. The introduction of the GST has given rise to many problems in its implementation. The recommendations of the state government have to be taken into consideration to proper implementation. While giving the details of the setting of the Institute of Eminence in the country, finance assistance 10,000 crores and autonomy to IIM has also been announced. but there is no mention about setting up the institutions announced and funds allocated to the Andhra Pradesh, such as NEET building, Tribal University, Telugu Academy. It is requested that the government to include the institutions promised and to Andhra Pradesh also in the list. Honorable President has also informed that the bold decision taken by this government, like demonetization, implementation of OROP in the defense field, repeal and of absolute laws, launch a BHIM mobile payment system, Aadhaar payment system, one nation, one tax system through GST, sustain global growth, liberalization of FDI policy, facing terrorism, global affairs, global agreements with foreign countries are leading into all-round development of the country. With all the above, I express profound thanks to the Honorable President of India on behalf of Telugu Desam Party for taking up all the development schemes with a request to honor the commitments made to Andhra Pradesh by releasing sufficient funds to completion of Polavaram National Project, establishment of Visakhapatnam Railway Zone, establishment of steel plant in Rayalaseema, development of Vizag-Chennai Industrial Corridor, rapid road connectivity between proposed state capital Amravati and Telangana, Amravati Metro Rail Project, development of Dugarajapatnam Seaport, along with the release of revenue deficit for 5 years and implementation of special financial package announced in lieu of special category status by the government for Andhra Pradesh, newly formed backward state Andhra Pradesh, to develop at par with other states. Sir, once again I want to make a request. The Telugu-speaking people have been divided by combined hands by that time Congress government was in ruling state, ruling the country, BJP was opposition party. Both together, both combinedly state has been, Telugu people have been divided, Telugu people have been divided, but the Congress has been done, BJP has been supported, and both have agreed to give a lot of benefits to the Andhra Pradesh, newly Andhra Pradesh, because total investment was in Telangana, Hyderabad and other places. So Andhra was a poor, we can say poor state in comparing any other states. Per capita income, if you verify, Telangana was excellent, and Karnataka is good, and Maharashtra is also good, but all these states are in a good place. Per capita income also is more. We also should reach that level. But even if you see recent budget announcement also, the importance has been given all the other states except Andhra Pradesh. So again, once again, I am requesting you, the Andhra Pradesh newly born state, to be taken care for the development activities. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.